Good morning, folks. This is Law and Order. It's a new group on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and a few other media outlets. We're trying to get the word out. We're trying to get the word out that criminals do not run our country. Our first stop today is going to be in the little town called Royse City, Texas, where it appears criminals have more rights than the average citizen. Folks, that's a shame. When a convicted felon who has a rap sheet that looks more like a white page is able to walk free among us and still commit crime. This felon's been committing crime since 2004 to 2020. Here recently, he was arrested this month for domestic violence. He beat up another family member. How many people did he got to beat up or hurt before the justice system does their job? He was stopped a week or so prior to that and found with a weapon and drugs in his possession. That alone should have sent him back to prison for at least 10 years. But at the officer's discretion, Officer Wilson, to be exact, badge number 740 in Royse City, Texas, that at his discretion, he let this felon walk. He let a convicted felon with a rap sheet that looked like a yellow pages or white pages walk. What kind of discretion is he giving this guy? What kind of training did he get? It sounds like he has no training at all. If I was his training coordinator, I'd be embarrassed to even say I trained this guy. Folks, we're not here to bash law enforcement or any first responder. We have most respect for all of these guys that does a job that no one else wants to do, in some cases can't do. So we want the good cops, the good officers to be recognized daily for the great job they do. We want the bad officers dealt with. We want the criminal ones convicted and put away with the criminals they are becoming. Here in Royse City, Texas, this man has been committing crime since 2004. Like I said, he had at least 25 arrests in the area, 12 parole violations. After I spoke with the parole board on the situation, he said the man's all paper. He's all paper as of May of 2020. That means with 12 parole violations, this guy was kicking the can down the road, allowing this felon to continue to be free and terrorize, destroy other people's lives. They kicked the can down the road, folks, long enough to get them off paper, to get them out of their hair, to get them out for them doing their job they were supposed to be doing. How does the mayor of a city sleep at night in Royse City? How do you sleep with your community is being terrorized by a criminal? And you know your police chief apparently is not doing his job. Otherwise, the officer would have been properly trained, and this felon would be in jail when he got caught with his last weapon and drugs in his possession. Folks, this is not rocket scientist material here, folks. Their job is to protect and serve. And that's protect the public and serve the public. Not protect the criminals or get paid by the criminals in some cases. I mean, come on, folks. This guy don't have a job. Maybe somebody's posting $25,000 bail for him. This guy doesn't have a job or a career, barely have an education probably. And people are posting $10,000, $20,000, $25,000 bond. Where do he get this money from? Where do you think he gets this money from? He gets this money from criminals. A criminal enterprise, which he's been arrested numerous times for operating a organized organization. But yet, the mayor, Janet Nichols, overlooked that. The police chief, Edric, he overlooked that. The district attorney overlooked that. You know, her husband's the mayor. That really sounds like a conflict of interest. Are they committing crimes themselves? Are they protecting someone they know? Or are they money laundering money to the bonding companies that let this clown out? There are so many questions that this people need to answer before the election. I would not vote for a person who cannot protect my city. I would not vote for an officer that cannot protect our community. I would sure not vote for a district attorney's office who allow criminals to walk free while prosecuting people with no records, no criminal, no accident, instead of doing her job. It's time like she's trying to do her husband's job, looking out for his city, keep the numbers down, keep her statistics looking good. Folks, this is a shame. This is 2020. We're America. We're better than that. We deserve better. Our people deserve better. I don't even know what to say. It's really a sad day. But I'll be back and I'll let them know today. Anything they have in the dark, we're going to bring it to light. Anything. I don't care how personal it gets. Anything we find out of them protecting criminals, we're going to bring it out. And we're going to bring it out full force. Until next time, America be safe.